If you are moving to the northwest side of Tucson, everyone is going to tell you it comes down to two towns, Oro Valley or Marana. What almost nobody explains is that these two are not fighting over the same buyer at all. They are completely different animals. Choose the wrong one and you could be spending years in a place that never quite fits you. Stay with me because about halfway through, I'm going to give you the single question that tells you in about 10 seconds which one of these towns is actually right for you. I'm Meagan, Estees, your easy homegirl, and I help people move to Southern Arizona and land in the right spot the first time. So let me put Oro Valley and Marana side by side. The feel, the homes, the school, the lifestyle, and which one actually fits horses and land. First, let me place them for you because people mix these two up constantly. Both sit on the northwest side of Tucson and both are growing fast, but they lean against different mountains and they have completely different souls. Oro Valley tucks right up against the Catalina Mountains, which is the same range that towers over the foothills. That's where Push Ridge is, and it's right over your shoulder. Marana spreads out to the west and north along the Interstate 10 corridor out toward the Tortolita Mountains and the wide open Sonora Desert. Oro Valley feels tucked in against the mountains. Marana feels wide open with room to grow. That one difference in geography ends up driving almost everything else. So let me start with Oro Valley because it is the more established of the two. People call this the jewel of the foothills, and it earns its name. This is a polished, built-out master plan town. You have Rancho Vistoso, a huge planned community covering more than 7,000 acres. You have guarded gate luxury like Stone Canyon wrapped around a golf course. And you have Sun City Oro Valley, which is a resort-style community built for active adults 55 and up. Right at the edge of town sits Catalina State Park, so world-class hiking is basically in your backyard. The job base is strong and specific too. Oro Valley is a real health and biotech hub, anchored by Roche Tissue Diagnostics, formerly Ventana Medical Systems, which employs well over 1,000 people there in the town, plus Honeywell and a full-service hospital. The schools are a major draw, served largely by the Amphitheater District with well-regarded high schools like Ironwood Ridge and Canyon del Oro, plus a top-rated basis charter school. Oro Valley is for the buyer who wants established, polished, and buttoned up, and who is comfortable paying a premium to get that. Now Marana, and this is a completely different energy. Marana is the fast-growing frontier of the Northwest, and I mean that almost literally. In recent years, the town has pulled more building permits than Sarita, Tucson, and Oro Valley combined. It is spread along the interstate corridor, which means more land, more new construction, and generally more house for your money. At high end, you have Dove Mountain, a stunning master plan community up in the Tortolita foothills, which is also home to the Ritz-Carlton Resort, a Jack Nicklaus signature golf course, and even ancient Hohokam petroglyphs carved into the rock. But most of Marana is a family-focused and value-driven area. With newer subdivisions like Gladden Farms and Continental Ranch, the Tucson Premium Outlets for shopping, and a Marana school district that is literally building brand new schools just to keep up with the families that are moving in. Marana is for the buyer who wants newer construction, more space, more value, and does not mind that the area is still filling in and finding its edges around them. So here is the single question I promise you, the one that settles this in about 10 seconds. Ask yourself, do you want to arrive somewhere finished, or do you want to grow with somewhere? If you want polished and established, mature landscaping, amenities already in place, the mountains right at your back, and you're willing to pay more for all of it, that is going to be Oro Valley. If you want a newer home, more square footage, and more land for the same kind of money, and you are genuinely excited to be part of an area that is still taking shape, then Marana is for you. Established or emerging, that is the entire decision, and almost everything else, the schools, the drive times, the price, that all tends to flow right out of the one answer. So let me talk about daily life, because the two towns feel different to actually live in. Oro Valley is compact and built out, so a lot of what you need is close and polished. You are minutes from Catalina State Park, from golf at El Conquistador, from shopping and restaurants that are already well established, and you are a straight shot down Oracle Road towards Central Tucson and the foothills. Marana is more spread out. Your daily life leans on the Interstate 10 corridor, the Tucson Premium Outlets for shopping, Dove Mountain for golf and resort dining, and the Tortolita Trails for hiking. The trade-off is real and simple. In Oro Valley, things are closer together. In Marana, you may drive a little more between them, but you get more space and newer everything in exchange. Neither one is right or wrong. It really just comes down to whether you would rather have everything close or everything new. Schools matter to almost every buyer I work with, so here is the quick version. Oro Valley is served largely by the Amphitheater District, with strong established high schools like Ironwood Ridge and Canyon del Oro, plus highly rated Basis Charter School right in town. Marana runs on its own Marana Unified District, which is growing so fast that it is building brand new schools just to keep up with the families arriving. So think of it this way. Oro Valley gives you established reputations, whereas Marana gives you newer buildings and fast growth. Both have genuinely good options, but if a specific school is a part of your dream, tell me early, because in both towns, the right schools can decide the right street. Now, let me speak to the people I work with the most, the ones who want land and maybe some horses. This is where these two towns really split apart. Oro Valley is largely master planned and built out, so true acreage and real horse property inside the town limits is genuinely rare. Marana is bigger, and it reaches out west toward Avra Valley and the Desert Fringe, where you actually start to find room. You have bigger lots and the kind of zoning that lets you keep animals. So if a barn, an arena, and space for horses is the whole point of your move, Marana and its edges give you far, far, far more to work with than Oro Valley does. For a lot of my buyers, that single fact reshuffles an entire decision. And a quick heads up, out on those larger Marana and Avra Valley lots, the zoning and the water setup can matter every bit as much as the house itself, and that is the whole topic on its own. Before you fall for either town, let me give you the one hard rule, because it will save you. Do not buy the town, buy the pocket. Both of these towns are big and widely varied. A Dove Mountain estate and a starter home in Gladden Farms are both technically Marana, and they are nothing alike. Stone Canyon and Sun City patio homes are both in Oro Valley, and they are completely different lifestyles. So never choose off the name of the town sign. Choose the specific community and then drive your real commute at rush hour. Read the HOA rules before you fall in love, and stand in the actual yard at the time of day you would actually be home. The town gets you in the door. The pocket is what you truly live in. So if the Northwest side is on your radar and you want help figuring it out, whether it's Oro Valley or Marana, to see which one is your fit, I've put together a free guide that breaks down these areas and the others around Tucson, what each one is known for, and what to look for before you buy. Just text the word guide to 520-980-9880. And I will send it right over. And when you are actually ready to drive a few of these neighborhoods together, that same number reaches me directly. Oro Valley or Marana is not about which town is better. It's about which one is yours. Come find out in person.